lovely viewers, this is Monica from Mom Budget and welcome back to another video of budgeting, cash stuffing and cash envelope system. So today we're gonna be closing out the month of January and planning for the month of February. So 2-in-1 video, 2-in-1. So let's start with the closing and finishing with the old month. So January, here I have my monthly budget sheet and here is everything that I have planned for the month of January, and let's see what was the actual result of the month and what were expenses. So let's start from my income tab. So here I have a rollover, paycheck and other income. So rollover was, I usually never have a rollover from previous month, but last time I just decided to roll over this amount and not to stuff it at the end of the closing of the month. So I planned 20 euro of rollover, but actually counted up everything to the cent. I had 25 euros and 98 cents of rollover. For paycheck, I did receive 1,200 euros for this month. And my other income, I have planned to having 100 euros contribution from my boyfriend, and 170 euros I taken from my week ahead fund, because January is a 5-week month for me and the week ahead budget is for that 5th week. So I planned to do 170 euros, but I have additionally received 500 euros bonus. That was quite expected, but I do not budget for that. I just don't want to get used to that. So in total I have of other income 770 euros. So let's count the total. That was 25. So that was 1,995 euros and 98 cents. For taxes tab, that is more or less fixed expenses. House loan and taxes, I have planned 250 euros. That is increased amount from my previous month, but actually I did not expect to have a bigger of taxes, and I did end up paying 260 euros. That is not crazy, it's just over 10 euros, but I was so used to having this amount fixed and knowing what to expect, and that increased. So for other fees, I have planned 52 euros. That is my telephone, my phone bill, and so on. So in total, I have spent 51 and 59 cents. For petrol and car, this is the budget line for my petrol, and anything that I do not spend that month, I roll over to my car fund. But this month I needed to change oil to my car, and it also was 5-week month, so I needed more of the petrol. So I ended up spending all of this amount and a little bit over 122 euros and 99 cents. So I had nothing to roll over to my car fund, which is really unfortunate, but it is what it is. So in total, taxes were €434.58. So that left me for my other expenses 1,561 euro and 40 cents. So here I have my spreadsheet of the weeks. So this we look through each time I did my weekly closeout video. So I'm not stopping here. I'm just gonna fill everything out here as well. So all the weeks are filled in. So in total this month for my weekly expenses, I have spent 600 euros 49 and 25 cents. And each week I do roll over the not spent amount. So in total, let's write rollover. I have spent 222 euros. It's just some magical number. And it's actually quite a big amount to additionally save, not intentionally. So that just blows my mind every time. This cash stuffing and cash envelope system does really work. I don't know how, but your mentality changes, your habits change, and you save money that you didn't know you have. So yeah, 222 euros saved additionally. So what I was left with 690 euros and 50 cents to stuff for my sinking funds. So here I have planned some amounts to stuff for my usual paycheck, but as I had the bonus amounts, I just increased the amounts for sinking funds here. So health was planned 10 and I stuffed 10. For beauty I had planned 60, but I stuffed 110. For clothes I have planned 10, but I stuffed 12. Don't ask why, I just needed to round up some amounts. For gifts I have planned 10 and I stuffed 10. For travel I did not plan anything. And for fun I have planned 38, but I stuffed 27 and 50. That ended up to this amount because I was spending that money and I was taking out, and I rounded everything up, and that was in the end what I added to this fund. And for fitness I planned 10 and stuffed 10. And for rainy day I have planned 50. I stuffed that 50 and additional 400 euros for my rainy day, so 450. And I also stuffed 60 euros for saving challenges. So I also put that in the rainy day because essentially all my savings challenges ended up being for savings, or at least that works in my mind. So yeah, so in total I have stuffed 689 euros and 50 cents, and that left me with 65 euro cents. So basically zero-based budget. With these cents, I just gonna be putting that into my bank rollover. I won't be rolling this amount to February. That's just insane for me. I just put those 10 cents back to the bank, so that accumulates there. So yeah, guys, January is done and dusted, and it was a long month, but quite good, I would say. This amount, 222 euros saved in rollover, that just amazes me. So yeah, let's see what February has in mind for us. So clean sheet, clean month, February. I love February. It's a really short and sweet month. It's a Valentine's Day, it's a love month, and it's also the last month of winter, which I love. I do love spring, and I can't wait for it to come. So February is the last thing for us to stick through. So let's start and budget for the month. So let's write February here. And let's start. Usually this is nothing different from my other months. I do tend to stick to the same budget, but each month is kind of different. I do see what is coming up and what I need money for, and I tend to work around that. So yes, start with income. Rollover, I'm not planning anything to have in rollover. Paycheck is 1,200 euros as usual, and other income I am not planning. I am gonna get 100 euros from my boyfriend. This is his contribution towards our groceries and eating out. So in total, I have 1,300 euros. I just want to say that 100 euros is not the all contribution of my boyfriend. This is our agreement. I do from my paycheck we are buying food and eating out and fun activities and everything, and he just saves his big portion of his paycheck for our big spend, which I do have that envelope in my cash binders. Sometimes he gives me cash and I do stuff that amount. Sometimes he keeps it in the bank, so because we know we need to pay by card for some purchases. So he is responsible for our big purchases, for our travel expenses. So that is usually why I do not budget for travel. So yeah, so this is just a little his contribution to our food budget, because I do get because my paycheck is less than his, so that is how we worked out our couple's finances. So little disclaimer. Let's move on. Taxes. So because last month I did had that increased amount for taxes and house loan, I'm gonna be planning 260 euros for that this month as well. If I do not need that amount, we roll over that in our house account in the bank, and we keep that money for maybe next month if the taxes increase or we have some unexpected bill, or we buy something for the house like decor items or anything else that we think is house related. So other fees haven't changed. I'm planning 52 euros, and for petrol and car 120 euros, and as well this amount will be rolled over to the car fund if I am not spending it. So in total, in taxes we have 400 euros and 32. So I am left to stuff 868 euros. So February's weekly categories is all the same, so I'm gonna fill in quickly. So yeah, this seems to work for me. I do have a little bit of rollover each week by planning for these amounts. That also is exciting for me, but it's not that much. So I have additional spare money to put into my sinking funds. So that works for me. So in total, we have 4 weeks with 170. So in total, 680 euros. So for my sinking funds, I will be left with 188 euros. So how I'm gonna be dividing that into my sinking funds. So I usually like to put at least 10 euros in my each sinking fund. So health will be 10, beauty and planning 60 euros, for clothes 10, gifts I'll be putting 14 euros because I want to even out the amount in my cash envelope. For travel, I'm still not planning anything. For fun, I'm planning 34 euros. For fitness, 10, and my rainy day is as usual 50 euros. Oh, it's rainy day, guys. I took out my old sheet. I had these sheets with spelling mistakes, so that is rainy day, and I have groceries. So I said to myself that I will fix it, but God, I don't know, this is just a little thing to change, but I just forgot it and took out the old sheet. So yeah, a little bit embarrassing. So let's count all my sinking funds. So So that is indeed 188 euros. So I'm left with 0 euros to budget. So this is a zero-based budget and I really do like it. So yeah, that is it for this video. Thank you for being with me. It's kind of a long video. It's without cash stuffing, so it's not that exciting, but it's necessary to be prepared for the month and to have good results at the end, to be able to save the money and to know what to expect each week. So yeah, thank you guys. I hope you have a nice weekend and also the February month. I hope it will be good for you. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Please comment how your planning for February is going. Did you done your February monthly budget? Okay, so thank you. I'll see you next week, next day. I don't know really. See you next time. Bye guys.